You, guard, what is the meaning of this? Why is King's Landing closed? The coronation is mere days away and you make us lords wait outside in the muck. Apologies, Lord, but I am under strict orders to keep the gate shut.
And why is that, little pup? We have traveled long to be denied rest. You best find a reason before we lose patience. Surely there is an explanation for the delay.
I cannot give you one, my lords. Please, but just return to your camp, and the herald will announce himself soon.
My lords, the crown thanks you for your timely arrival, though it is with a heavy heart that I say, Edric, our dear beloved soon-to-be crowned king and son of Robert, the rightful king to the Iron Throne, is dead. Dead? This is preposterous. Robert himself has been dead hardly a month, and you're telling us the would-be king is just dead? The crown cannot say more at this time, my lords. The small council requests you all remain calm, return to your homes, as the city mourns this tragedy and prepares for the next succession.
Succession? Is this what kingship has become? A line of usurpers and murderers? I thought when we removed the dragon from power we would be rid of such things, but it seems I have placed my trust in a fool. My lords, for too long have our lands been subjected to the whims of the Iron Throne. Our coffers empty, our fields burned, our people killed, all in the name of some faraway king. The people of my land know this more than most, and it was by blades like this very one that rests at my side that the stag banner now flies in that red keep. No more. I say it is time for the men of the Seven Kingdoms to go their own way, to lead their lands as they see fit, and to leave this King's Landing to the dogs that squabble over it. What say you?
Hear, hear, Lord Mudd. The Westerlands stand with you. I will send ravens to announce my coming. May our armies meet with friendship and victory in the war to come. Men, we are off. Lord Mudd, you turned back my uncle when he went mad with power, yet you did not call for my house to be punished. I will ride with you. Long has the North ruled itself in all but name. Let it be ours to govern as we see fit once again.
Have you all lost your minds? What Lord Mudd suggests is treason. I will not stand for it.
Then you will die for a crumbling throne, for the Reach marches with House Mudd, as do the kings of Dorne.
I thank you, my friends.
But will the Ironborn and Men of the Vale not speak? We will not. Our decision is our own, and we will go for now. But who we choose, if we choose at all, is ours to decide.
As is ours. You will not bully us to join simply because we are your neighbors. You must seek the counsel of my vassals and those who I trust, not some old mercenary living above his station.
Ha! Bold words from Lord Greyjoy and Aaron. Go then, hide behind your sea and mountains. Scurry off while we men remake the world. My friends, I go now. And may our next meeting be fortuitous. I am an old man, true, and no doubt this will be my last war. Let us make it one to remember.
What's already at Solon today? We are back once again for what should likely be the finale of our House Mudd series. And the reason for that is just that I've always felt that after about 4 to 6 episodes, series tend to do worse and worse and worse on this channel. I think I'm more of like a mini-series guy. If you're looking for a longer series, I could recommend a few people in the comments if you're curious. But I have set up a pretty fun conclusion here. Normally I would just be like, let's just pretend, blah, blah, blah. This time, we're not pretending anymore. Our 81-year-old Paramount Tristopher, the Golden Mudd, is going to rebel against the Iron Throne, and we're going to hopefully collapse it. So what I've got done here is that I've made this dissolution faction, as you guys remember in the previous episode, and I now have 7 members. I have the King, he calls himself King, the King of Dorne. I have the North, I have the Westerlands, and I have the Reach. I have left the Vale, and I have left the Iron Islands open, and the reason for that is that in my brain, the Iron Islands wouldn't join willingly. They might join out of opportunity. We'll have to find out. The Vale in particular, as you saw by the intro, they don't trust the Riverlands or Tristopher. They believe that he's probably going to want to encroach on them, which is likely what would happen. He'd probably leave the North alone, but he would definitely take over the Vale, probably completely. And then the Crown Lands is obviously going to be up to its own thing. There's no Lord Paramount seat down here. Well, there is, I believe, actually, but yeah, it's them. The king is dead. He was slain by this person in a duel. It just happened to be who the killer was. We'll say that that was the person who dueled him to the death. He came in there and he assassinated him. And then now we have Celessa Baratheon as the heir. Now, we could continue in this timeline, but unfortunately, we don't want to do that. We want to press our demands. We want to end this. We want to destroy. We want to dissolve the realm. the kings, the Lord Paramounts, whatever you want to call them, they're tired of this world and they want to move on. So that is what we're going to do. And I don't think I'm allied to anybody, actually, which kind of sucks. And I think I should ally myself to one of y'all, probably, just because that would be smart. But we'll worry about that later. He's 81, so honestly, you don't have to worry about it too much. But we have 1,000. We have 1,125% difference. So we're going to press our demands, press the demands, and we will hopefully get a civil war. It would be really funny if I do this and then nothing happens. But we'll have to see. I have a couple payments I can demand. I'm gonna demand some money from Tyrion, and then we'll just hit, I guess, go here. I don't think I'm building anything in River Run. I guess we could upgrade some of our men at arms while we're waiting. Although that really wouldn't do anything for us now. So we'll just hit, we'll hit go. We'll do it on 3 speed for now because we're gonna have a big war. So let's see. Can no longer continue with Find Secrets. On leader Alfred. Who is this? Who is this guy? Can't add any more members. I was hoping maybe I could throw them in there. No, we can't. Let's see what they say. Your shameful attempt at blackmail has not succeeded. No matter how many corrupt souls you have enticed to help carry out your plan, I will not give up without a fight. I'd rather die defending what is rightfully mine. So apparently she's a little Mormon. And then war it is. As the drums of war echo, I am going to keep my family banner flying high. All right, let's see who's joining this war. Let's just let it go for a second. Okay. So, oh boy, I might have overkilled it. Jesus. Oops. Well, you know, I in my brain, the reason that all of these people joined, did Dorne join too? Yeah, they did. And the Reach, and the Veil. Oh my God. Well, I think we've got this in the bag. To be frank with you, I don't think we're gonna have any problems. But let's just, let's assemble our force. We'll march them down. Holy God. And then we'll figure out what to do from there. Good Lord. That's so funny to me. I didn't realize that it was so many. I almost didn't do Dorne, but I figured they would join by default because they want to be independent anyway. Although it is not they're not the Dornishes as you know them. Remember, it's the Corbrays. So it's different. Because the Dornish rebelled ages ago, as you guys maybe recall. And, oh dude, don't run in there like that. Well, actually, it looks like the Stormlands did decide to join us. Did they really? Wow, maybe he just saw the way the winds were blowing. In my introduction, I left the Stormlands open, as you saw, because I was like, I don't know what they're going to want to do. We're just going to go straight for the Red Keep. We're not going to dance around like the AI normally does, because we have plenty of troops. Yeah, who cares? We'll get rid of this nerd, whoever this is. Yeah. Come on. Hurry up. And then we're going to go. It says we might not actually win this somehow. I will probably lose. I was going to say there's no way. Russell Yellowhammer? That's a pretty sweet name. Oh yeah, dude. GG'd. Absolutely got destroyed, dude. Good God. Let's get mustering. There we go. Oh, I forgot I have it on 3 still. Yeah, let's just take it. We're gonna siege the Red Keep. Oh no, my eldest son has pox? Oh shit, he's gonna die. Oh, he got the Knight. That's a cool nickname. He's my heir. Ooh, which means that it would actually go to probably his son, which not the Black Axe. I wonder if I could adopt him. Drastic measures. Oh, but he became... Oh no. Well, you know, you get what you pay for. I guess that's karma. Station besiegers and then run down. Yeah, we gotta get that dub. Tristopher might be considered what you would call short-sighted. Dude, Jesus Christ. There we go. The casualties going on over here are insane. I'm gonna go siege the Red Keep. 16 years? Dang, that is a minute. Oh, good, 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 good. There, it's over. We GG'd him so hard, it's not even funny. I kind of just want to hit him again, but we don't have to. So we're going to dissolve the realm. Enforced our demands. We destroyed the 7 kingdoms. So be it. And just like that, we are now a mighty king. You don't want to join me? I will take you back, both of you. The Sea Strands. Interesting. So there's a couple different spots that looks like they didn't join. I don't have a Casus Belli. What the hell are you talking about? They're in my territory. That's interesting. We're gonna definitely have to shore that up. Oh, okay. Whoever's got the highest one. This guy. Make it this. Yeah. So we're making 44 gold a turn. We are now King Tristopher the Golden Mud. We can proclaim a mighty kingdom. The might of the kingdom of the Trident, or I'm sorry, the might of the kingdom of the Riverlands has grown over the ages, and now it is time to put forth our own mighty kingdom, independent and ready to stand the test of time. The might of the kingdom of the Trident has grown ever stronger, and now it is time to codify that strength. The strength to withstand the ages, to rise above all others. From this day, this new mighty kingdom will stand alone. All shall know of the Trident's might. Gods be good. And I believe... Let's see. You should be... Honestly, that is so bizarre to me that you aren't in there. 13 months for that. Let's just try and wrap up getting the rest of these. That's honestly bizarre, like bizarro to me. So she's the kingdom of the Crown Lands. That's all she's got control of now. I cannot understand these ones. I can't even offer to add them as vassals. That is so weird. Interesting. These must have been the people that I was going to lose, but we'll work on like grabbing those up just real quick. Just so that we do. He's not wearing a crown, which I don't love. Now he's wearing the proper crown. King Tristopher the 6th. See? It does remember. That's actually a really fun note, that it actually does know that he's the 6th. I changed it slightly, so now it is just a crown on a golden field. So the crownless again shall be king. He was not lying when he said that. Let's see. Let's hit go real fast. Oh, okay. Okay, never mind. We are good. We are good. We actually did the thing that we wanted to do. Should I move my capital to Old Stones? I can't. It will not let me. It will not let me. Plus, we're still kind of rebuilding Old Stones. Like, literally. Should we do a tournament to end the episode? That would be honestly insane. Should I get married to somebody? A strong alliance probably wouldn't be a bad move. But who? To a child? Seems like a bad idea. Do you have a son? Once I play as him, like, then I'd probably be able to do it, but it won't do it now. I guess I could just solidify an alliance for now. Just like a ceremonious one. Who was the first to declare for me? I don't remember who I said. I believe the Reach was, and they're also the strongest. So let's just do them. Because that might actually help me. I don't think he said that he was going to help. Offer vassalage. What the hell? Could you imagine if they said yes? She's at war. So the Trident, the Vale, the Westerlands, the Reach, Dorne. Have they... Okay, so they've all declared themselves. Let's look at their crowns. He's already been a king, like the whole time. So, and I think now that his battle is done, I'm going to give Tristopher some proper clothes. He's been wearing this for a while, so let's just let him chill for now. And there we go. I didn't like that they gave him the Western high nobility clothing, so I gave him the Slavic one, and honestly, I think he looks pretty fucking dripped out. I ain't even gonna lie to you. My man be looking sick as hell. Look at him. And he's earned it, right? This man, over the course of this series, supposedly, right, because we had to do some imagining here, he assisted King Robert with becoming, he rebelled against the Targaryens. He started off as literally just a little count, became the owner of 3 duchies, then was gifted the Riverlands because they rebelled. And then after Robert died and there was a bunch of succession stuff and there was a couple wars between the brothers, maybe, who knows, stuff's gonna happen in the background. I think I'm misremembering. But then the king was murdered. He's like, this is ridiculous. We're not gonna do this anymore. Let's get rid of it. Burn it all down. Burn it all down. And I think that's great. How much? What's our? Oh my god, 51,000. 51,000. That's insane, dude. It's literally insane. Oh, and they have an invasion coming. A little tiny invasion. Would we take anything from them? Kind of wouldn't mind. I wish I could get more than just a duchy. I wish I could get like the whole thing, but unfortunately we can't. I don't think. Yeah, the Greyjoys are also pretty crazy. We could take Pike, or we could take our most immediate adjacent island if we wanted to. That could be a good one. New alliance formed with the King of the Reach. I actually didn't look at everybody's crown. So Tyrion is now the king. Who would have thought? Rickard is the king of the north. I wonder if we can... Oh, he has a war too. This guy is the king. He's not wearing a crown though. He was a big baby. He did not participate. As I showed in the intro, I knew he wouldn't. That guy's a king. That guy's a king. So these guys are my... I think he's my friend, right? Yeah, uncrowned ruler. What the hell are you talking about? Do we have to do a... Let's see. Commission a new crown. I have no court smith. I thought we did. Am I tripping? I could have swore we had a court smith. My daughter's a good court smith? Should we train for a tournament? Probably not, huh? Should we develop the capital? Why not? Diligent planning. Come on now. Commission a new crown. A crown for myself. Summon the smith. Oh, sweet. Okay. So this is how you do it. Crown of the Weirwood. We're going to definitely do the Crown of the Rivers and the Hills. This one. And now we actually have the crown. A ruler must be coronated before they, their spouse, and their heirs may wear crowns. I think we have to do the event now. Coronation, that's it. Every vassal and person of stature in the realm has been invited to witness the coronation of a new monarch, to bend the knee and swear obedience to them. And we're going to do it in... Ooh, in Old Stones. How poetic. How poetic. That's wonderful. Who should be their officiant? My daughter, my courtsmith, and my friend. She is a shy, stubborn... She wouldn't do it if she's shy, then. Just, generous. A Reeswell, huh? My courtier. That's interesting. I think it might be appropriate if... I cannot believe this guy. This guy's crazy. Titus is insane. Rank. It could be interesting if the Blackwoods did it. Is he the Lord? Oh, dang. What happened to your dad? He died of old age? That's crazy. Okay, so let's fix him then. He's not crowned yet. Let's just remove that. I was confused why he wasn't wearing his crown. Yeah, I was confused why he wasn't wearing his crown. So let's remove that from him. And then we'll be able to do this coronation, which is absolutely something we should do. And I am going to do it in Old Stones, in our ancestral seat. And it's going to be insane. It's going to have the pomp. It's going to have all kinds of stuff. A generous feast. Yeah. And it will have, I think, honestly, should my son and heir do it? I feel like that makes the most sense. Yeah, let's have him do it. I'll invite these kings, my friends. Close. Missing 63 gold. Should we just make it appropriate? You know what? Let's wait a minute because we need a little bit more gold. Gods be good. Gods be good. All the kings are declaring themselves. Storm King. Everybody's declaring themselves. The Ironborn will once again sail the seas and reap the coast as they did in the past. And we've been invited to the coronation of our friend in the south, so let's go to the Corbrays. So we're heading to Dorne. We're heading all the way down to Sunspear. I can't believe the Corbrays were the ones who got this of all people. Servants scurry across the courtyard of Sunspear, bringing the final decorations as members of the court take their places. Many of those attending their occasion are yet to arrive. Today we crown a new prince. Ordell seems capable, though time will tell if he's truly up to the task. Visited the Water Gardens. Built by Prince Morn for his bride, Princess Daenerys, the Water Gardens have become a jewel in the desert of Dorne. Beautiful. and we visited Sunspear, the seat of the House Nemiros Martell, which they're not there anymore, actually. Jesus, too many things popping up. The day has arrived. Only time will tell if Odwell will live up to his task. So it begins. Is that it? I've enjoyed this series. I think it's been good. The true prince. The ceremony has finally reached its climax. Lord Anders, the Kingmaker, has anointed Prince Odwell in traditional rite of the Faith of the Seven, but there is no crown to be seen. We share confused glances as Lord Anders, the Kingmaker, simply proclaims, "Before gods and men I proclaim Odwell of House Corbray, Prince of Dorne, long may he reign." For several long moments, we do not make a noise before someone begins timidly clapping, and we hesitantly join in. So he doesn't actually have a crown. Odwell has been crowned prince. Now he must sit upon his throne. He turns from the crowd, and silence fills the hall. We watch with bated breath as he ascends the steps, with each footfall echoing throughout the chamber. He reaches the top and pauses as a palpable unease permeates the air. We watch him sit on the throne and usher the first of his vassals to stand before him and bend the knee. Now we're best friends with him, with the king of Dorne. Yeah, I'm not going to read any of that. Who cares? One after the other, all guests are leaving, and it's time for me to depart too. The coronation was a great occasion to mingle with my peers and relax. I abandoned the premises tired and satisfied, sending my wishes to our new liege. Well, their new liege. To a new liege. Also, weren't we building in Riverrun a dragon pen? And how long does that have? 8 months. So the dragon pen is almost done. And we haven't even looked at our dragon in a while. Let's see how he's doing. Oh, he's beautiful. He's 8. He's impulsive and he's restrained. He eats less, but he's also impulsive. Let's do our own coronation now. We're going to do it at the Old Stones because that is the seat of our ancestral home. I can select any of these people to be my coronation person. Rank. Apparently, I can have the King of the North do it. I think that would be really fun. If I had him crown me. Our old friend, the King of the North, who assisted in that war. Let's try to make this as cool as possible. Just an opulent, absolutely insane. Yeah, 809 gold. We are very wealthy. Servants scurry around the courtyard of Old Stones, bringing the final decorations as members of the court take their places. Many of those attending this occasion are yet to arrive. Why are y'all in rags? Who are these people? I eagerly await the arrival of King of the North. There is still much to discuss with him as the final preparations are made. What a glorious day the ravens shall be sent. My coronation has 4 months to begin. 4 months to begin. Which means this is probably almost done. Isolate the capital. Where is there a sickness? Are you for real? It's gonna happen right next to my coronation. With the final preparations underway, the king approaches me, Your Grace. We must decide upon which crown you wish to be crowned with. The crown of the rivers and the hills. The day has finally come for me to finally be crowned King of the Trident. However, I am focused on the gazes of all those around me. I know my disability evokes revulsion in some and horror in others. But today they will be forced to look upon me. Disability? Oh, he's scarred. It is my hope that they will keep themselves contented. Or comments to themselves, rather. I wonder if it is because he's scarred. I really hope that stops. As if organizing a coronation weren't stressful enough, I also have to deal with one of my relatives. My grandson Alfred arrived bright and early today and has been following me around ever since, complaining about this or that non-stop. As I feel a splitting headache growing behind my eyes, he continues blabbering undeterred. I suppose we will have to see this occasion as one for the histories. King Jaehaerys I of the old king's coronation was so magnificent that we still remember it today. I'm sure we can find some common ground. Shut up about the king. Everyone is excited and amazed by the magnificence of the venue, even everyone but Tydos, my other son. Since his arrival, Tydos has been prowling, searching for any pretext to complain. All these grandiose displays are sinful. Is there nothing holy you have to wear? Is this all a show of luxury and vanity? Am I zealous? I'm not zealous. I don't give a shit. Yes, and you will ask my forgiveness. Looks like Old Stones might get avoided by this. Jesus. The Riverlander flux hopefully doesn't spread, and everybody who comes doesn't die. Oh, that would be very George. That would have been real George. After months of careful planning and construction, a new dragon pit has been erected in Riverrun. Though not the first of its kind in Westeros, the small folk still gape in awe at the mighty structure that may soon house dragons beneath the surface of the streets. The thought has stirred some peasants to zealous proclamations of opposition to any dragon living in the near pit. But most know that they cannot stop the schemes of the Highborn. A grand achievement. Close family only. Dragons and dragon pit can only be accessed by close family. Order of the Dragon Keepers. With the completion of a dragon pit, the time has come to establish an order of steadfast guardians sworn to protect the dragons that will one day be housed within. These guardians, the Dragon Keepers, will not only protect my dragons, but will also ensure the ancient traditions and lore of dragon keeping are preserved. Commanding my Dragon Keepers will be no simple task. However, I have a candidate in mind to lead this role. Just a guy named Rob. Just some guy. Excellent. Good job, Rob. Interesting. So how much would it cost to make that better? Oh, you can't change it again. It is expensive. And now, is there anything we can do with our dragon because of that? We cannot. So he should just be chilling in the pit now. Nice, he's in the pit. So he's just hanging. He was with me. Just chilling at the coronation, I guess. But I don't want people to be afraid of me. 3 days until it ends. Willow is done with her education. I am not a good teacher. Good lord, she is a monster. You know what? It might not be a bad move to get allied to the Royces. This guy looks like he might die, but honestly, he probably won't. The ceremony has finally reached its climax. King Rickard the Unmasked has anointed me in the traditional rite of the old gods and now prepares to crown me. As the crown is placed upon my head, King Rickard the Unmasked proclaims, "Before gods and men, I proclaim Tristopher the Sixth of House Mud, King of the Trident. Long may he reign." The crowd stands cheering as I stand to face them. Let the old gods bear witness. I have lost, uncrowned ruler. This guy has gained the nickname the Kingmaker, and I was crowned by King Rickard II. And now I have my crown, and I look absolutely sick. Absolutely dripped up. Look at him. I've been crowned the King of the Trident. Now I must sit upon my throne. I ascend the steps with deliberate care, with each footfall echoing throughout the chamber. As I approach the throne, the weight of the crown is heavy on my mind, and the eyes of the court are upon me. The anticipation is thick in the air. I take a moment to steel my resolve as I turn and slowly lower myself onto the throne. I then motion to my attendants to usher forth the first of my vassals who will come to bend the knee. Bring the lords before me. Hooks. All kinds of hooks. All kinds of hooks. I can demand a bunch of payments. God. Each of my vassals bend the knee. Some bear gifts, others offer gold, and some place themselves in my debt. Very good. And we're now having the banquet. I will tell people to enjoy. I'm not a drunkard. This man has lived 81 years. He's not just going to become drunk now. Finish the coronation. Everybody should remember this. And now we can go back to our capital. Oh, you want to fight? Jesus. Can you imagine listening to an 85-year-old man? Although, to be fair, very few 85-year-old men are Tristopher the Golden Mud. Breweries, for sure, there, just to have them. And now what should we do? What should we do to wrap this bad boy up? I guess Riverrun will maintain, I guess it can be the capital. It doesn't really matter. What I think I am going to do is I'm going to go to war with this guy. And I'm going to take... I would love to have a simple defense against his raids. And I think that Tristopher knows that realistically, that guy's the closest thing he has to an enemy. Although I am realistically the strongest person on the map now. Yeah, I have 50,000 troops. If I really wanted to, I could just take over everything. But I think I am going to take over this real quick. Just this island. I really want to know how long this guy's going to rule. I may fast forward just to see, but he might live for a while. Authoritative, that's nice. Because he's been ruling as the king of, or the crossing at the very least. I conquered it in 297. He's been Lord of the Crossing for ages. Ages. King's Crossing, remember. Riverrun, and when did I get this? I was granted it on 313, so he's been the Lord Paramount at least for 20 years. So he's been like a king anyway. It's a shame we never got a Valyrian Steel Blade. That would have been probably the peak thing that I would have loved to have, but unfortunately. Is he not going to come back over here? He just doesn't care that I'm taking this island? Whatever. I mean, whatever. It is what it is, dog. Done, 100%. Thank you. So now we have a bit of a buffer zone. The Harlaws are my new vassal, so you guys will be officially in my court. And then I would imagine that over time, the Trident would just retake this Iron Island and then become the King of the Rivers and the Isles, because this makes the most sense as a defensive position. You wouldn't want these raiders near your house, so I think we would do what the Iron Throne was too stupid to do and just get rid of them. So he's married to a Baratheon. Okay, I just want to see who everybody's married to. You're married to somebody from House Swift. That's really interesting. I'm married to a Tyrell, technically, although I am now very old, like incredibly old. So there is that. This guy, the knight Mud, he's disfigured, he's a fornicator, he's a flagellator. Who is your heir? Is it Torin? I guess it would be her. But isn't she matrilinearly married? And that could be a problem. The succession could be a problem in the future for this house, because for all of Tristopher's glory, he spent a little too much time worrying about his own accolades and not really the future of his house, which I think is like his main downfall as a character. He wasn't interested. Oh, the red wines. You know what? Let's go. Let's go on that journey. That could be an interesting finale for this guy. I want to see when he dies. I want to be here for the whole time. Casterly Rock, said to be 3 times the height of the wall. The massive Casterly Rock is the source of House Lannisters' wealth and power. The mountain is home to an abundant supply of gold, and thousands of years of mining have filled the rock with tunnels that now form its hallways. And Land Sept, and the Lion's Dock, learning perk, good lord, everything. How did he get open-minded but not the other thing? How did he get know thyself? What the hell? I guess anatomical studies? Even with all those bonuses given to him, this man is still in poor health. But he never got infirmed, ever. The Riverman Royal Banner. Let us hang that in our halls, our actual banner now, that we can put up on the wall. Beautiful! Look at that. That's lovely. With the gold in the background. Yeah. It almost feels like it's an homage to his, his not gold cloak, Golden Company days, and then the fact that he's like a mud. I think that's great. Tristopher, the 86-year-old king. 87. Has won every single bow competition. Probably, honestly, be known as the best. I shouldn't have put a spear in the intros. He should have put a bow. Apparently, he's like the best bowman who's ever lived. The man is insane. I don't remember them having a city. I don't know if this is from Cities of Wonder, but that looks actually fantastic. Oh my goodness. The ports of the Arbor dot the Isle of the Arbor. Nowhere else in Westeros produces grapes and peaches as sweet and rich as the Arbor. The wine exports of the Arbor, especially a unique golden wine made only in the Arbor, has swelled the small island's coffers. Due to their unique geographical location and relative size compared to other major cities of Westeros, everyone who lives in the Arbor either groups fruit, makes wine, or builds ships. And such, the Arbor is famous for only 2 things: ships and wine. What a place to live, honestly. This would be like a paradise. Oh, he got tuberculosis. He's gonna die. We must soldier on. Illness. You cannot escape it. It comes for everyone. At least let me be given my award, right? At least let me be given my bow that I earned. Oh, you didn't give me a bow? You gave me a necklace? No, it's fine. It's fine. We'll sell this gemstone. Amazingly, Tristopher outlived like every person that he helped fight with. He, like Robert forever ago, Ned, John, everybody. He's coming home. Maybe he'll at least get to die at home. I have an alliance. I just at the very last second made this, and he changed his coat of arms, and now I take? Why is it an axe? Who is your mother? Benjen. Yeah, your uncle was... Wait, actually, it wasn't even your uncle. I guess I misspoke. He was Benjen's son, so that would have been his cousin. But whatever. It's a minor thing. Yeah, I'll sponsor your awesome weapon. Something that will slash and pierce. Let's do something with strength. Maybe we'll get a hammer. The Hammer of House Mud. That could be cool. A cool way to wrap this up. Oh my god, Trident laid 3 eggs? What the hell? Trident what? I forgot we have dragons. And with that, at the age of 88, King Tristopher VI of the Trident has died of consumption. A man of unparalleled prowess, he finally found an opponent that he could not overpower: age and sickness. King Tristopher ascends to the throne fair and dressed in all things. Many hope that he will handle any conflicts with grace. Continue as King Tristopher VII. With the passing of my father, King Tristopher, the responsibility to lead the kingdom now falls upon my shoulders. I stand before my vassals, adjust my new crown, and take a couple of deep breaths. Oh, the things that I will accomplish. Long live the king. Because he's disfigured. But we can get around it with this. How old is this guy? He's 52? Dude, he is so old. And my player heir is my son, Prince Tristopher Mud. He's 13. He is being taught in the... Oh boy, let's do... Charming children often do well with diplomacy. Yes, I will become your guardian. So he died of consumption. Honestly, I didn't expect this son to be the one who would become king. The nose thing, we'll say that he lost his nose to an illness, right? We can... My niece-in-law. Interesting. I could give you a dragon egg and you would say you would like that. A rainbow dragon egg? Let me gift you one. But would you like me then? Uncrowned ruler, that's a big one. My son, Alfred Marbrand, can marry, which would give us an alliance, actually. So let's just do it. Oh, and apparently the king died. He died from his wounds. Okay. I didn't realize Alfred could get married. Look at him go, dude. He's pretty solid. I guess having a bastard isn't the worst thing in the world. We'll wear the prize armor. We'll keep these in my inventory. All kinds of prestige modifiers. And then we have to do a coronation now. So we'll have to get coronated ourselves. Let's reassemble. And then who is he married to? Oh, right. You're married to the Reeswells. That's right. The repairing. Interesting. I forgot that they are half Reeswell. What an interesting timeline this is. And what is my focus? He's marshal. Let's do stewardship instead. Do we want it to be opulent? Let's definitely promote his rule. And yeah, let's hit... Well, actually, he doesn't make a lot of money per turn. So we might not want to make this too expensive. Let's make it impressive. As my siblings and I mourn my late father, King Tristopher VI, we busy ourselves with the division of the land. The trident fell to me, what of my outgoing brother Tristan? Empty-handed, he watches the transition of power from the sidelines. Noble blood. Oh, he became an adventurer. Oh, whoa. Corwin made a mace. All right, and since I assume this is a golden mace, we're gonna call it Tristopher's Golden Fist in honor of my late father. What a sight. What a beautiful motif to give to him. Not amazing, but it's pretty cool. I like the idea of them having a golden mace. So the Westerlands want to ally themselves with me. I will say yes. The Kingdom of the Rock, I should say. So now I'm allied to them and the Reach, which is actually really smart. So he's been a little diplomatic. What a guy. What a guy. Thank you all for coming. I hosted an impressive coronation. And it looks like my wife is actually wearing the crown, an old god's crown. If we look at it, I kind of want to zoom in on her real fast just to show it off. Yeah, it's got like weirwoods on it. That's really nice. I love the crown game in this. The drip is unbelievable. And so I think we've come to a pretty satisfying conclusion here to this one. I've had a lot of fun with the series, but I think we're good. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the trajectory this went on. We're basically just kings. I honestly think Tristopher VII would have just as fine a time as ruling as his father did, but I think that the story concluded with his father, and then we'll just have to see what, we'll have to imagine what the future holds for the Kingdom of the Trident. But we oversaw the collapse of the Seven Kingdoms, the renewal of the Seven Kingdoms, the Eight Kingdoms rather, and the future is bright. I do believe that the Trident would end up taking over the Isles and then become the King of the Rivers and the Hills. Probably. That's what I would imagine would happen. And then I don't think that they would probably try to invade too much. Maybe the Mountain and the Vale. They might have some conflicts with them, but they're pretty strongly allied to the north, at least for now. But who's to say? But that is going to be it for me. That is going to be the conclusion of the House Mud series. I hope you guys liked it. As always, I want to thank everybody for their support, all of my channel members, in particular, my Paladin tier members. Those are Dwayne the Rock Lobster, Zora Luigi, Dunyal, Valadar, Lachlan, Shadow King Trakan, Grazo, Titus, and Kandra. If you guys mean the most, I appreciate you very much. If you are still listening to this, if you watch this whole series, please consider becoming a channel member. And if not, just consider liking the video. But if you are still listening, if you are still watching, you've done more than most people, so I do appreciate that too. As always, I'm Soul. This has been an AGOT series, or an AGOT mini-series rather, and I will happily see you in the next one.